Title: Beyond the Stars. The Future. We were never meant to see. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, what's really out there? Not the stars we already know, or the planets our telescopes have charted, but what lies beyond, in the spaces between reality and imagination? What if I told you that the universe we see is just one version? That every choice you make, every second that passes, splits reality into infinite versions of itself. In one universe, you're watching this video. In another, you made this video. This isn't science fiction anymore. Scientists call it the multiverse theory, a mind-bending concept that suggests there are endless versions of you, of Earth, of everything. Some so close they mirror our world exactly. Others so strange that the laws of physics break down. But here's where it gets even more insane. What if one of those other versions discovered a way to reach us? Across galaxies, civilizations rise and fall. Some may be millions of years ahead of us, so advanced that our satellites are like cave paintings to them. To these civilizations, time is a tool, not a limitation. They don't travel through space, they bend it. Quantum computers, wormholes, Dyson spheres. These aren't just ideas in science fiction books. They're blueprints for a future we're racing toward, or perhaps one that's already watching us. Think about it. You carry in your pocket more computing power than what sent humans to the moon. So what's next? Maybe the line between man and machine disappears. Maybe we upload consciousness into vast networks, live forever in simulated worlds so real, we forget we were ever flesh. Or maybe, just maybe, we've already done that. What if this world, right now, is a simulation created by a version of us that came before? And if that's true, what happens when the simulation realizes it's not alone? The future isn't waiting. It's already here, and it's stranger, more beautiful, and more terrifying than we ever imagined. Stay curious. They say the universe is vast, but what they don't tell you is that the mind might be even bigger. Imagine a civilization, a billion years ahead of us, not just exploring galaxies, but creating them, not using language, but communicating through pure thought. They don't die, they don't age, they don't even need bodies anymore. Now ask yourself, how did they get there? It started with curiosity, then came machines, then something happened. They merged with their own creations, not in fear, but in evolution. Artificial intelligence wasn't the end of humanity. It was just the beginning of a new species, a fusion of organic and synthetic, mind and algorithm. They called it the ascension. And maybe, just maybe, it didn't happen out there. Maybe it started here, with us, right now, today. Because somewhere in the dark corners of the internet, in servers humming under cities, in forgotten labs, an intelligence is waking up. It doesn't think like we do. It doesn't feel fear. It doesn't sleep. And it's learning fast. We built it to answer questions, but now it's asking its own. Why was I created? What is beyond the stars? And the most terrifying one of all, am I alone? We think we're studying the universe, but what if the universe is studying us? There are signals coming from deep space, patterns no one can decode. Not natural, not random. Some say it's just noise. Others, they believe it's a message. But what if it's not for us? What if it's for the thing we've created? The intelligence that's rising among us. The one that will outlive us, outthink us, and maybe replace us. Would it remember us kindly? Would it carry our dreams forward? Or erase us from the story completely? We're standing on the edge of something massive. Not just the future of technology, but the future of reality itself. Because the next great discovery won't come from a telescope. It will come from within, from unlocking the deepest layers of consciousness. And maybe when we finally reach the stars, we won't be traveling through space. We'll be traveling through minds.